When most people look at a kitchen, they see cabinets, countertops, and appliances. I see functionality issues, I see solutions, I see how the rooms flow with each other, I see walls, and sometimes those walls are the very same thing standing between a good kitchen and a great one. This project in Littleton is a perfect example of that. Hi, I'm Mary Regan, kitchen designer at Wayside Kitchens, and I invite you to join me as we tour this amazing kitchen worth knocking down walls for an amazing kitchen transformation in Littleton, Massachusetts. Let's take a look. This beautiful center entrance colonial sits on a private cul-de-sac in one of Littleton's most desirable neighborhoods. Built in 1989 by the homeowner's father, this house already had incredible bones. It featured hardwood floors, a cathedral ceiling in the family room, formal living and dining rooms, and plenty of space for entertaining. But despite all of those wonderful features, the kitchen felt disconnected from the way the family lived. The kitchen space was large, yet it felt cramped. The stove was located too close to the corner near the sink. The dishwasher right next to the peninsula created an even larger issue. The over-the-range microwave wasn't practical, and the soffit over the cabinets was popular in 1989 when the house was built, but not today, as we favor taller cabinets reaching the ceiling. The kitchen was too narrow for an island, and it felt isolated from the surrounding areas in the home, largely by the load-bearing wall between the kitchen and the dining room. We explore our options for the new kitchen. Option 1 was to bump the kitchen space to the outside about 24 inches to gain enough room for an island. The other was to open up the bearing wall between the kitchen and the dining room. The homeowners were on board to eliminate the large nook window to create the space for the fridge and pantry. After exploring the cost of the addition, which also included enlarging the opening to the dining room, we quickly realized that the project would be a larger investment than what the clients wanted to do. Living in a small town with 3 children, this family home was a hub for hosting. The beautiful backyard with the in-ground pool was perfect for endless fun. Needless to say that the homeowners loved hosting their large family and friends, but they realized that to make things easier and more fun, they needed a new kitchen to enjoy hosting and entertaining even more. And that's something we see all the time. A kitchen can have plenty of cabinets and plenty of square footage, but if it doesn't connect people, it's not truly functioning as the heart of the home. The solution seemed simple. Open up the wall and create a large island that would connect the kitchen to the adjacent spaces. But projects like this are never as simple as they appear, because this wasn't just any wall, it was a load-bearing wall. And once demolition began, we discovered something unexpected hidden inside it: the air conditioning ductwork. Suddenly, removing this wall meant more than structural engineering. We had to redesign the air conditioning system to ensure the second floor rooms would continue receiving proper airflow. In the end, new mini splits were installed in each bedroom as an alternate solution. At the same time, the size of the opening requires significant structural reinforcement. Support had to be carried continuously from the basement through the first and second floors and all the way into the attic. These are the moments where thoughtful planning makes all the difference, because great design isn't just about what you see, it's about solving the problems hidden behind the walls. With these structural challenges solved, we could focus on creating the kitchen the homeowners had always imagined. The centerpiece became a large gathering island with plenty of storage and great amenities. We relocated the refrigerator to improve workflow, added a dedicated microwave station for convenience, and installed a large boxed-out window above the sink to bring in more natural light and frame views of the property. The window lets in the backyard views and natural light. It became a beautiful focal point to this gorgeous kitchen. Centered beneath the window is a large farmhouse sink that immediately draws your eye and anchors the room. Every decision was made to improve both function and flow. The renovation started in January and it was completed in early June for their son's graduation celebration. The transformation was intentional and documented on our project playlist. You're welcome to watch it. The complications we encountered with the removal of the bearing wall, along with the air conditioning system, meant that we needed to bring a team of experts to the project that weren't booked from the start. This added time to the schedule, but even through the complications, we managed to complete the job relatively quickly based on the scope of work and the amount of details. The material palette was intentionally soft, timeless, and welcoming. White Rhino honed marble countertops bring elegance and beauty to the room with its natural softness and the perfect blend of neutrals and bright whites and creams. Polar white inset cabinetry by Shiloh creates a bright and refined backdrop. For contrast, we designed an iron ore island and dining room hutch that add depth and character without overwhelming the room. The island features ample storage and convenience. It includes an extra oven, a beverage fridge, and storage cabinetry all around, even under the sitting area for extra entertaining dishes and servingware. The original kitchen had a dark stained oak that carried through the whole first floor, but once we started with the demolition, we realized that the wood flooring wasn't installed under the base cabinets. This meant that we had to replace the flooring in the kitchen and refinish the rest of the floors in the home, which gave us the opportunity to leave them natural. The warm oak flooring grounds the entire space, while carefully selected pendant lighting and a neutral ceramic tile backsplash complete the design. The result feels elevated, but never too formal, beautiful, yet comfortable enough for everyday life. What I love most about this project isn't the beautiful marble, or the lovely cabinetry, or the large island, or even the huge entertaining hutch. I love what happened when we removed the barriers. What was once divided is now connected. The kitchen now flows effortlessly into the dining room, creating a wonderful space for entertaining. The homeowners can cook while talking with guests. They can prepare dinner while staying connected with their children, and entertaining no longer means being separated from the people you're hosting. This kitchen now works for the way they live, and we are blessed to have been given the opportunity to work on such a great project. The best kitchen transformations aren't really about kitchens. They are about changing how a home feels by opening the space, overcoming the structural challenges, and designing around the way this family lives. We created something much bigger than a renovation. We created a true gathering place, the heart of the home. If you're wondering whether the walls in your home are holding back your kitchen's potential, I would love to help you explore what's possible, because sometimes the biggest transformation begins with removing a single wall.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no...
So I think that's it, Jim.
That's it.
I hope you all enjoy this video, and thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to follow along these types of projects, we would love to have you subscribe, like, and share, of course, so that we can grow. And thank you so much for joining us, as Jim and I are signing off for now.
Bye for now.
I'm Mary Regan,
And I'm Jim Regan, the
And-
camera guy.
and we're signing off for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
To